Album 2, have you got any chat on album 2? Can we go there yet? Have you got any ideas? Have you started it?
No.
Welcome, Wet Leg. It was a year ago you were last in. Total year ago. It's gone so quick, hasn't it? Thank you so much for coming back in and doing the session. Where do we start with the last 12 months? Has there been one standout moment for you since we last crossed paths?
Well, we just came back from Japan and playing our first shows there, which I just think that's the dreamiest thing ever, like that people were listening to our music there and buy tickets to gigs. And because, it's just a really beautiful place that I don't think we would have, I wouldn't have been able to go to, I guess.
And I've heard that the live atmosphere when you play in Japan is just like nothing else. It must be so interesting to play in all these different territories. Was it like that? Was it really dreamy being out there?
It was super dreamy, and it was like being in a dream, because you just don't really think when you start a band like that it will take you to Japan. It was really cool. Everyone was really happy the whole time, and it was really nice.
What was a Glastonbury moment like for you? Because some of the footage that I saw, you looked so happy, sort of walking up to the mic, and one particular sort of shot that I saw. And seeing a sea of people like that, and people literally bringing chaise longues into a crowd, I mean, level of detail there, it must have been quite confirming for you guys as artists.
I wouldn't say confirming. It was confusing. I've only been to Glastonbury once, like before playing, and HC, I don't think you went.
No,
before
that was
we
my
played.
first time.
Was
I
it?
loved it. I can't really look at the crowd so much. Like that amount of people is like just so overwhelming. I don't want to like fumble on my guitar, so I think I kind of have to put like a screen up when it's like that many people, because it's just really bizarre. But that was pretty cool that we got to play Glasgow.
Amazing. I'm going to talk to you as well about your Brit Awards success and your performance there as well. Is it Lava
LaRue?
LaRue, yeah. How did you guys meet, and how did that creative relationship start?
We met for the first time at a festival in Portugal, and they were playing with their collective, 9/8. They happened to come to our show, which I think was our first show outside of the UK. We all just hung out later that night and stayed up very late, getting up to no good, swimming in the sea, which wasn't a good sea to swim in, apparently.
And then where was the meeting when you decided about the Morris dancers and the owls and stuff? Was that a all collective kind of meet when that all came together? Was that with Lava?
Yeah, that was over a few FaceTimes. We'd broken up for Christmas, so it was really, really nice to like have the time. Like you, me and Elena, our manager, would be on calls together, just kind of like plotting, and Lava's like such a good friend that of the band that we just kind of like started working on it all together.
In terms of that production, do you have any dreams of what you'd like to do, you know, when the stages get bigger and the budgets get bigger? I mean, you've always had this beautiful kind of vision with your aesthetic and your sort of music videos and everything. Have you got any dreams for the future of what you'd like to do?
I don't know. It was pretty nice being surrounded by all the plants, wasn't it? We just want to take a garden.
There was a
with us
whole tree.
everywhere.
I love being under a tree.
Yeah.
Add it to the rider. Totally fine. Album 2, have you got any chat on album 2? Can we go there yet? Have you got any ideas? Have you started it?
No.
When you were doing your debut, you've often joked about your songs, you know, sort of like how you've suddenly sort of found them sort of catapulting onto these main stages around the world, carrying you around the world as well. Do you feel a pressure now for album 2? I mean, there's all the media here have always gone, it's a difficult second album, which is probably adding to that, so sorry about that. But
No, not at all. I think we're all just really excited for the second album. When we started the band, it was kind of just like me and Hester, and now, as you can see by the like sessions today, we've got our lovely band of Ellis, Joshua and Henry, and I think we're all really excited to like get more collaborative and write together, and like we have been touring for a while now, so I think we're very ready to get cocooned and write more, and just excited about it, really.
yeah.
I'm sure the nerves will come like after it's done and we've put the lid on it and been like, this is it.
It's a mantra still. I'm going to get this wrong. Having a good time all the time. Keeping that for album 2. Did I get that right?
Yeah,
I
good
got it
times
right.
all the
Okay,
time.
good times all the time, exactly. On your Instagram, like I'm from very near the Isle of Wight, obviously. I'm from the mainland. We used to stare at you from across the waters. And on Instagram, I see you put up, sort of the fires on the beach and stuff like that, home time. Have you had much time to do that recently, or are you looking forward to doing that in the near future?
Yeah, it's been raining every day for forever. Yeah, but that's okay. Summertime, barbecue, squeeze one in, definitely.
White link back home. Yeah, it's all good.
I really enjoyed your birthday card that you sent me. Hester sent me a
Oh.
birthday card with like all the Isle of Wight ferries on it.
Nice.
So
There's
I
a few
don't
to
get
choose from,
homesick.
isn't there?
Keep it by my bed.
Or just remind you to stay in London because the ferries are the worst thing ever.
Well, listen, thank you so much for coming in and playing the session for us, and to the whole band as well. It's so nice to see you again.
Thanks for having us.
And we'll catch you when you've had a bit of downtime and stuff. Well, you've still got some arena tours with Harry Styles to tick those off, haven't you, in the next few months? But look forward to see what comes next. Thank you so much.
Thank you.